Hello everyone, welcome to Cybrosys Technologies. In today's video, we'll be discussing about how to create a graph view for our custom module University Education Management. So in this case, you can see that we have the graph view for the university application, and this is visible only because we have provided the view mode graph as well as the pivot and all these under the view mode, and we have just given it under the actions. So upon moving over here, you would be able to see that we can find the view mode which we have defined, such as the list, Kanban, form, pivot, and graph. Now once it's 10, you can see that even if you don't create or set the graph view, you can see that the graph view will be shown in the UI. Now let's see how can we create the graph view. To create the graph view, what I'll be doing is I want to use certain code. So I'm going to create a graph view over here. So let me just copy this and let me place this right after. And here we're just going to create a graph view. So once it's 10, you can see that we can just copy the fields that we want. So till this field, I'll be using every fields because all other things are same and we only just need to make slight changes over here. Okay, so let me do everything accordingly. And here you can see that we are just going to set it as record ID University Education View. Graph, and here we have the field name as application University View. Then we need to set it as graph. Yeah, now the name has been given and we just need to apply this for the application University. So we'll be defining that, and once it's 10, you can see that we are going to define the fields that we just want to set over here. As we are just dealing with the graph, we will be providing a tag called graph over here, and let me set it as graph tag. So once it's 10, what I'll be doing is we can define the type of graph we want to just get. So in this case, I just want to get the type as bar chart. So you can just define the type as bar over here, and afterwards here we have different types of field. So if you just want to get different types of field, you can just simply provide the field name over here. Okay, so I'm going to choose the field name from here. So let's say the field is being given as gender, status, admission number, and everything. So I'm going to set it as admission number, and we can also just define the middle name, or you can just get it based on the gender. Okay, so we have just given the fields that we want to get. So in case of graph, we know that as we just move on to the graphs here, let me choose any other graph. Okay, let's move on to the university, and from here I'll be choosing the graph to show an example. So here we have the graph view, and here we can see that we have the measure, count, and we have different types of graphs such as the bar chart, line chart, then we have the pie chart, and we have the descending, ascending, and everything. So if you just want to just do it, you can just simply manage it over here. Okay, so in this case you can see that the string is given as a student application. So if you just want to get the string like this, you can set the graph string over here. So I'll be using the graph parameter called string, and here we can just set it as student application. So if I want that, I'll be providing it as student application. Okay, and we are just going to set this for the type bar chart. And once it's 10, you can see that I'll be using the other parameter called stack over here. Stack equal to, stacked equal to 1. and you can also just use sample equal to 1. Okay, and later on you can also just set the row as well as the column. So in this case we'll be setting call type equal to column. Okay, and here you can set the type equal to row. Okay, and these are the fields that I'm going to get. And now in this case you can see that we have given different parameters such as a type equal to bar and stacked equal to 1 and sample equal to 1. So we just want to get the bar chart and it must be stacked. So this means that the bar charts are stacked. For example, if you have different gender and admission number, Odoo can show them together in one stacked bar. Okay, so when you just set it, the sample equal to 1, this tells Odoo that sample or demo data can be displayed when there is nothing. There is no real data are available. Okay, and it is mainly useful for making the graph look like populated in situations where actual records are unavailable. Okay, so if a DB is fresh, you have created a new DB and you haven't entered anything, but you have enabled the demo data, then if you want to show the details according to the demo data, you can set sample equal to 1. Now here we also just need to we have provided the field name admission number is equal to admission number type equal to column. So this means that the field is used as a column or a measure in the graph. Think of it as what value should Odoo measure. And for example, admission number could represent the admission or application number. And the second one is the gender, which is having the type as row. So Odoo calls group application by male, female or other. Therefore, we'll be getting the result like type row, which means it will be grouping with the type column as a measure or value. Okay, so once it's 10, you can rent the changes that you have made over here and you can simply move on. And what I'll be doing is we'll be moving on to the apps in order to load all the changes into the database. So here I'm going to upgrade my module. So let me upgrade my module over here. And if there is no error, we'll be getting the result. So here we need to wait for a while. So here there is something wrong with the code, and here you can see that the application dot university view graph, yeah, admission number does not exist in model university application university. So what we have to do is we just need to check what is the field name. So here as you just move on to the university application, it's application number, not admission number. Yeah, let's move over here, and here we have just given it as admission number. Instead of that we need to provide it as application number. So once it's 10, again move over here and let's upgrade everything. Now you can see the module has been upgraded. Let's move on to the admission application, and here we have the graph, and you would be able to see that the graphs with the details over here with the male, female, sum, and now currently it is in bar chart, and you would be able to see how it's been affected. Okay, now if you want to just get the pie chart, you can also see that it is having the fields, the filters are being taken from the new male and all other details. Okay, now what I'll show you, I have moved over here and let me remove these details. Okay, now if you haven't provided all these details, what you will be getting is when you just simply provide a graph or yeah, let me show you, let me comment everything. Okay, so as we just provide as we just provide the view mode graph, we'll be getting the graph, right? But there are there we can find the graph, but we will not be getting every details as that we want. Okay, so let me move over here, and from here I'm going to the apps, and what I'll be doing is, again let me click on upgrade, and we need to wait for a while. So we have upgraded the module. Let's move on to the application, and under the graph, you can see like this we'll be getting. No measures has been taken. By default, it will be taking certain values, and it will be like this. Okay. But if we want to stack everything and we want to get everything in the right way, we have to specify everything. Otherwise, you will be getting the default values over here. Okay. Now, currently we have managed the bar chart, right? Now, if you want to manage any other chart such as the pie chart or line chart or anything, you just need to specify everything over here. Okay. Now, let's see how can we manage the pie chart. If I just want to manage the pie chart, again, I just want to write the code for it. Okay. So, in this case, I'm going to manage with the pie chart. So, what I'll be doing is I'll be copying everything from here and let me paste it. Okay. And here we are just going to manage with the pie chart. Okay. So, first you just need to change the name over here as graph pie. So, if you just want to identify this as the bar chart, here you can set it as graph bar, and here also you can just set it as dot bar, and here we go, and here I'm going to set it as dot pie, and the university application university is the model. And in this case, you can see that I'm going to set the string as a student application and the type as pi. And as we just want to apply it for pi, we just need to specify it as pi. And here I'll not be using this tag because it will be only used for the bar chart. And here we can just provide the sample data, as well as you can also just provide the other details such as the admission number. And if you just want to set the type over here as measure also, you can just get that. Okay. So in this case, I'm going to choose other field over here to specify the name. Okay, let me choose name, and here I'll be choosing the other parameter called measure. That's the parameter of the graph. So let me set it, and now let me upgrade everything. Okay, and let's see how it is going to affect the chart. So let me upgrade everything. Once it's done, we need to move on to the apps, and from here what I'll be doing is I'll be moving on to the apps over here, and let me click on upgrade. And once we upgrade, we just need to wait for a while, and if there is no error, we'll be directly diving into the university education management, and we can find the difference that what we have just done. So whatever changes you just need to make under each of the graph, you just need to specify everything through the code. Okay, now we are moving to the graph, and here you can see that we have the pie chart, and when we just move on to the pie chart, we'll be getting the details over here. Now again, if you just want to, yeah, these are the details that we are getting, such as the count with female, male, and the sales, I mean not the sales, with the application number or the admission number. Okay, so whatever changes that you need to make over here can be specified, and if you just want to provide the academic year based on the academic year and all, you can just use the filtering or grouping over here. Okay, so accordingly you will be getting the results, and you can just make use of different graphs for the analysis. So that's all for today. If you find this video informative, please do like, share, and subscribe our channel. If you want Odoo customization, Odoo implementation, and Odoo tutorial videos, feel free to contact Cybrosys. Now, what if I tell you you could manage your Odoo application right from your fingertips, such as managing your sales, inventory, CRM, or any of the Odoo application? Yes, meet Mobo, where it takes your business anytime, anyway into your fingertips. To download Mobo, move on to the Play Store or App Store and take your business anytime, anyway. Thank you for watching the video.